Starting a business at the turn of the 20th century looked much different than it does today. There were no cell phones, no internet marketing strategies, and no elaborate business plans. It was as simple as making a product and taking it to the masses. A perfect example of this is Walter Berryhill. In 1928, he took to the streets of the swanky River Oaks area of Houston, Texas, with a pushcart and a recipe for killer tamales. For over 40 years, he met the demand for his tamales until he retired in the 1960s. Also retired was the highly coveted homemade tamale recipe, which sat dormant in a warehouse until the early 90s.
So an attorney here in town bought the Berryhill recipe, the name, the tamale cart, and the tamale press for $200. And he did that essentially. He was a tamale aficionado. He did it so he could make 200 dozen tamales. He'd stick them in his freezer and it'd last him for a year. And he sat on that recipe till the mid-90s. In the mid-90s, he was at a party and he met an individual that was in the tamale business. And the gentleman that bought the Berryhill recipe said, well, I've got Walter Berryhill's recipe. And the Texas tamale guy said, well, I've been looking for you for 20 years. And they decided to build the original Berryhill, which is what we're sitting in right now. And prior to their opening, they put a small 2-column inch ad in the newspaper. All it said was, Berryhill tamales are back. And they had over 300 calls the first day saying, where can we get these Berryhill tamales? Which tells a little bit about the loyalty of Berryhill tamales.
In 1993, the Berryhill Hot Tamales restaurant opened, with many franchise locations peppering the Houston area since then. From table service and takeout, the Tex-Mex icon has branched out to a full-fledged catering operation, is launching a retail salsa line in grocery stores, and is responding to the food truck trend that's currently sweeping the nation. The timeline from the tamale resurgence to today's diversification is short, but the profits prove to be anything otherwise.
We've accomplished a lot in the last 20 years. A lot of it has to do with the wonderful people that work for me. I've got an incredible staff. We are doing over $1 million in catering. Everything is homemade on the premises, and you can taste it in the quality. And that quality and consistency is really easy to take to the masses.
The experience of Berryhill's has been extremely rewarding to me. The appealing part of the business model to me is the fact that we deliver a quality product at a reasonable price and do it in a timely manner, and our niche customer really appreciates us for that.
While it was easier a generation ago to start a business and make a living, the advantages we have today shouldn't be overlooked. With access to a wealth of resources, business owners are able to maximize opportunity and turn it into a booming enterprise. With over 12 locations in the greater Houston area, Berryhill Baja Grill Cantinas are serving up the freshest and best-tasting Tex-Mex in a neighborhood near you. Visit one of their restaurants, have them cater your next party, or stop by their taco food truck to see what everyone's talking about. Recently voted Best Fish Taco Ever by Zaggett's National Survey, Berryhill Baja Grill Cantina is devoted to one thing: consistently excellent food.
We were the first restaurant in all of Texas to bring fish tacos on the menu. We buy local produce every single day that comes in the stores. Our salsas are homemade every single day. Our soups are made from scratch. Our margaritas are all with fresh squeezed juices. We use no mixes. Our lemonade is fresh squeezed. So that freshness really comes across when you taste our food. It's extraordinary.
We maintain our high quality standards through training, great ingredients, and each restaurant is almost like its own mom and pop store. We're very passionate about that. And when someone walks into one of our locations, you can feel it right away that the people that work there want to be there and love what they're doing.
Want in on the action? Go online and get connected with a Berryhill representative to learn more about franchise opportunities. Their model for success is obvious. You just need to do the legwork.
For me, the most rewarding thing has been servicing our customers. And in return, our customers have come back to us year after year.
And soon check out your local grocery store shelves for their new salsa line. Now you can keep a part of the Berryhill Baja Grill's goodness in your pantry all the time.
The future for Berryhill looks very bright. Doing a lot of interesting things. We're going to start selling our wonderful salsas in the grocery stores around Texas. We have a number of stores going out of state. We're going to Florida. We have stores opening in North Carolina, Oklahoma. So hopefully we'll have a Berryhill near you soon around the corner.
Berryhill Baja Grill. Seriously delicious, seriously fresh Mex. To learn more, visit us online or call the number on your screen.